Where I'm from, when a lion tries to bite a kid's head off, that usually means something negative is going to happen in the following sequence. If you ask me for three things that reminded me of Japan before I moved here, I would have to say technology, efficiency, and how over-eccentric the population are towards game shows.
There's Captain Orange. The future's orange. Not sure about his future though. No.
And this is probably some of the reasons why Japanese festivals are known around the world. Japanese festivals are colourful, eccentric and full of tradition, and that's why when I first moved here in December, we decided as a family that once a month at least we'd go and see a festival so we could experience part of that culture. The first festival I'll be talking about, and the one that I've been to most recently, is the Narita Taiko Festival that happens in April. Apparently set up by the makers of Angry Birds, the festival is a unique blend of colourful aesthetics, musical talent and individual personality. But first, let's quickly clear up the word taiko. Taiko in Japanese actually refers to any type of drum, which is why you'll probably hear the festival also being called the Drum Festival. But outside of Japan, taiko actually refers to a certain type of Japanese drums called wadaiko. These types of instruments are actually used for different events and rituals throughout Japan during the year. And Taiko Festival itself actually holds up to 50 drum groups, which consist of around 1,500 people altogether to take part in the 2-day festival and show off their different skills. So after a bit of research, I found out that on the second day there'd be a parade in the street, so we decided to crack on and go down there and see what it was all about. Now the street festival itself started off at the top of the town near the station and carried on down the street towards the temple where they were going to finish up and play for the rest of the evening. Now all festivals in Japan are super crowded, there's always lots of people there, but we were lucky enough to find a position along the road that allowed us to see all the passing bands go along as they were playing. I must say the whole performance was fantastic, all the different people coming past in different random attires, from beautiful kimonos to some really vibrant colours, and definitely some original characters there. But that wasn't what caught my eye the most. It was the fact that at least one of nearly every group that went past us, one of the members came up and asked my daughter to play on their instrument, which was interesting to see. To have so many people come up and say, "Oh, please have a go," it seemed like such a friendly atmosphere, and they wanted as many people to join in as possible. They really tried to keep the crowd involvement up as well, whether that be by having two people attached to one drum and starting to wrestle mid in the street, or whether it be a man who's just brought his bin along and was playing along on the top of that. And one of the weirder parts of crowd interaction that was there were these costume lions coming down the parade alongside some of the bands, and they were trying to bite kids' heads. According to my wife, when this comedy lion comes down the road tries to bite your child's head off, that's actually good luck. But where I'm from, when a lion tries to bite a kid's head off, that usually means something negative is going to happen in the following sequence.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
I'd probably hang that superstition on the same peg as the one from England where apparently if a bird excretes on you, that's good luck as well, which we all know is absolutely rubbish. So if you are looking for something to do in Japan over April, it's worth checking to see when this festival is on, because it is very entertaining. It's great to see so many people enjoying themselves, enjoying what they do. So please check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.